convenience and safety, pacification emplacements are active and tracking at this station. Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation. The access corridor is designated a no-stop zone. Blockages will be removed using lethal force. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Welcome to our station. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docking bay. Welcome to our station. Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation. Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time window. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Welcome to...
Hang on. BBV 3. What?
I've sent it. I've put it live. Yeah.
Oh no, I'll
I could
be
do
there
that.
in 30 minutes at the most.
Yeah, but I could meet you where you're gonna land in 15 a lot quicker, and then be on the road.
Okay. Well,
See
I'll
the,
be here in about 5 minutes. I just DM'd the system.
Okay. Let's
Yep,
see
the
if I
alert
can...
just came. Oh, 4 minutes. Oof. The
4
alert
minutes.
just came on for 5 minutes. Jeez.
Let's see how quickly I can get there. All right.
I like that 6 probes is only 3 probes with the special scanner that I got.
Yeah,
That's
no
how it's
waiting.
done. Okay, we're on the way. 2 jumps. Oh, but it's obscured by the planet.
You're obscured by the planet.
Not really.
With your big old butt. Oh yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see if I can get there and see a carrier come in.
4, 3,
streaming to Twitch already?
Yep.
Nice. People get to hear my voice. Probably the only good thing that's happened to them all week.
Yep.
My phone's on silent. That's
Better
why I
than the
didn't
rest of
get
this garbage stream.
Yeah. Shit.
Heading in the lockdown tracks.
What's up?
244. 244. To the drum.
Oh, it's a race.
Frameshift drive.
Alright, first jump.
I like whenever someone else finds finds planets that are terraformable but fails to go out and scan them, even though they're only like 200
Yeah.
seconds from the open point. Like what?
Like they were in
what
a
were you
super hurry.
doing? Yeah, you took the time to FSS scan this entire system this far away from the bubble, and you didn't go scan 3 terraformables, all
Right.
within what the farthest one is 409 light seconds from the star. Like, come on, guy.
Speed scoop.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift.
You'd be referring to me because I'm horrible about that.
Do you do
No,
that?
I'm trying to beat the carrier.
I attempt not to.
Overheat the ship.
Have to sometimes.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, jumping into the system now.
Minute 30 till the carrier jumps.
Uh-oh.
Plenty of time.
Wait, is that like straight to the star? Because yeah, then he's super close.
Alright, here we
This
are.
is a good-looking high metal content world.
Fuel scooping.
Got a nice dark color to it, plenty of clouds.
Scarlet Quasar?
Yep.
I'm 10 light seconds away.
Why'd I drop so far out? That's weird.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
40 seconds. Phase 3.
Oh man. You know what, I can overdo it and then deselect. Oh shoot. Overshot it.
20 seconds.
So my carrier's actually gonna beat me to the next waypoint.
Dropping in. Oh, it's already here.
What? I'm still in the hyperspace tunnel. Dang it.
What a waste.
Well,
Mandatory prior to landing.
I demand a refund.
Attention, a hyperspace jump has been scheduled. Please finish any remaining tasks in this system prior to the carrier's departure.
Wait, it's telling me that you're about to jump away. It just gave me the alert that I need to finish my business because there's a jump scheduled.
Did you jump on the wrong carrier?
No, I'm not on a carrier. I was trying to see it
Not
jump
on,
in.
but did it auto target the wrong carrier and like put you in the wrong
Scarlet
spot?
Quasar.
Shit.
That's right. That's the right
I'm
carrier
looking at
name.
it.
That's the right paint job. I'm still
looking at
I'm
it.
still exiting the hyperspace portal.
There's 2 carrier. You prestiged your carrier.
Duplication confirmed.
Eating.
Oh man. Well, that was silly.
Sorry.
No, not your problem. We tried. So strange. Yeah, like I can dock already.
Permission granted. Please approach
Yeah, I
the
just got-
landing pad in good time.
Yep, I'm now going back to the surface.
I think I
Force
split
with
your
instance.
I split your carrier's instance. Oh, unless that's no. Are you coming up now? Because yeah, we're not in the same instance.
And you'd see the pads.
I multiplied your
Surface
carrier.
contact. Imagine if that actually bugged out and two models were in the same spot,
Same
and it
spot.
just blew them both up. First carrier death.
The indestructible carrier is no more. Well, anyway,
Acknowledged. Your docking request has been cancelled.
let's get on with this expedition then, I guess. Load my route.
Heading to the next waypoint.
Yep.
This is waypoint 6, right?
BD-14, we're like two systems away.
Units are currently running diagnostic checks on all life support systems. We apologize for any disruption this may cause.
Or was it the next one I was at?
That was
I can't
waypoint
remember.
5.
That was 5. Okay, so I'm going to the Scout A sector. Yeah, I think that's
Y'all
right.
said there was a mining outpost nearby. I'm gonna go take a look at that. Get some modules.
Alright, let's see. Oh, shoot. It does a bad job of copying.
Ooh, an 8.3 light second ring. I think I'm gonna have to go check this bad boy out. That's the width of the ring. That's not the radius.
That's the, like a thickness?
What does shepherd moon mean again?
It's when it's within the ring.
Nice. Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
3,500
multiple shepherd moons.
light years. Is that right? Yep. Okay. 3,500 light seconds. Where am I now?
They're all shepherd moons. All of this thing's moons are inside of its outer ring.
Hmm.
Excuse me, but a shepherd moon with its own set of rings?
Wait a minute, I've been to this station before. Last time I went to Colonia, I stopped here.
Oh, is that
Those
the
are-
station that's in this system?
No, it's the one that's nearby the Celis port.
Okay.
I remember stopping here a couple months ago. Went out to Colonia last time. It's only 381 light years up.
We're getting slightly strange performance in the headset right now. Check that out. I guess everything's acting normal.
Geological. Very rich in geological activity here.
71
Friendship
jumps.
drive
Oof.
charging.
Big oof.
Yeah.
Nice, this system has all surface materials.
3, 2,
Oh, the ones you care about anyway.
Just all of them. I'm gonna go max it out the long, hard way. Alright, let's see what these big ass rings are all about.
fuel scoping.
Alright, hold up.
Be here a minute. I guess I'll scan a couple of bodies.
Planet 5 C ring. Alright, so it's the third ring. And in my experience, the third ring never actually shows up.
They only ever get 1 and 2.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen a third ring.
I don't know if I have.
Fuel scooping complete.
Claiming that these are all shepherd moons, but the orrery doesn't show a ring outside of them.
I wonder why the game keeps doing that.
Yeah. So in the orrery, I see the inner ring, I see the gap, I see the second ring.
Yep.
I don't see the additional ring. Okay, we're flying over there. We're gonna see what's going on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Check it out.
One of the moons has its own set of rings.
3, 2,
As my ridiculous wife yells, that's the moon in the background.
Well done. 10 points to Gryffindor. Shoot. There's a lot of bodies in this one. Right on the edge of the Earth-like range, I bet. Yeah. Dirty ice, as always. Oh shoot, this one is
That is on
unscoopable.
fire.
Yeah. Exactly.
It appears as though my carrier is now inside the wedding ring system.
But you're not there yet.
I am not. Carrier beat me to it, boys. I'm still out here dicking around with the FSS and looking at planets with fake rings. They lied to me. Fake news.
Made up rings.
Yep. It's all a conspiracy.
3, 2,
See that little moon I posted earlier, tracks with a 0.03 gravity rating?
Yeah. Am I gonna get another call?
Nah, I went down there and played around with the SRV a little bit, and yeah, the gravity's pretty low, but it's not like the SRV was leaving orbit on its own.
What was the gravity on that other thing, or did you launch it with a ship that time?
I launched it with a ship, but also the gravity was pretty low. Let me see, because I have it saved in my contacts as potato toss. Not contacts in my. Did I say contacts in my bookmarks?
Bookmarks.
Yo,
I
there's
knew what you
some
meant.
density. Okay, this is a very dense area of the map.
frameshift drive charging.
Do B2. The gravity here. Switch. That's not me. 0.4. So 0.03 had even lower gravity, but the Earth masses are different. Like this one is a physically smaller planet with slightly higher gravity. I think the gravity is just, once it gets that low, the game is just like, all right, it's all the same. It doesn't matter.
It's all done.
Yeah. Go ahead and
That's
get
a
on your
pretty
ship
nice
and launch
star.
your SRV.
What are you?
Fuel scooping complete.
.7 solar mass, Class A. Very white.
Frameshift drive.
Just as I suspected, that third ring doesn't actually exist. Frontier, get your shit together.
Why do they keep publishing them that way, I wonder?
I don't know.
What's making
Like,
it say
are,
that?
are planets not supposed to have a third ring or something?
I mean, doesn't Saturn have like 8 or 12 rings? Because it's about like where there's little gaps in them and stuff.
13
It's
probe
more like
planet.
it's more like the way we describe it than like worrying about what it actually is. You know?
Yeah. I feel like the game's engine just has a limitation to where only 2 rings actually physically show up. But hey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Getting back into the part of the galaxy with a lot of stars.
Part of the
And then I'll dip
galaxy
back
that
down
makes
to the
your
waypoint.
yeah, the one that makes your graphics card try. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Hey guys,
I
guess
haven't-
what? There's an abandoned fleet carrier here at the Roni system. Someone
Abandoned?
decommissioned. Yeah, it's decommissioned all the way out here.
Oh wow.
That sucks.
Somebody got it out there and ran out of fuel and said, "This is not the game I want to play."
How wild would it be if you could just find derelict fucking fleet carriers and just take them over?
Yeah.
Like, this is mine now. I'm gonna fix it up.
Fuel scooping
The hell is the
complete.
orbital plane in this? I think I found an undiscovered water world. Or water world anyway. What do we got here? Yeah. That's
Someone
mine.
didn't. Hey, I recognize this guy's name. He forgot to honk another system that I was in earlier. Me and him are taking a very similar flight path.
Ah, there it is.
Or at least we were.
Class 3 gas giant orbiting the barycenter of 3 stars. Oh shoot. The planets are over by the B star.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Oh, it's not far. 2,500 light. These are close trinaries.
I like that all of the planets are at the B star.
System scan complete.
Water world with clouds.
Very strange that that planet would have an oblong egg shape to it, being its 0.14 gravity, so it's not that small.
Hmm. Well, we got a bunch of terraformables here too. BC2.
Uh-oh, jumped into a neutron star. Let's give that FSD what for. Gonna learn today.
Turns out the Earth flag that this station's orbiting was never mapped.
Whoops.
Someone just failed to map it?
Yeah, it says first discovered by, but it's not mapped.
Wild. That can be you.
Alright, so we need to do 2, 3, and 4.
Ooh, that is a
Attempt
very
to determine my
bright.
exploration data
3,
here.
2, 4.
That bad boy is glowing.
Glowing gas giant?
No, it's a... Oh, there's a terraformable here that doesn't appear to have been mapped by anybody. Wait a second, is that a... Oh, it's a high metal content that has been mapped. Wait, that's a rocky body. No, it has not been mapped, I'm just stupid. Nice. So, it is a high metal content world that is terraformable, being orbited by a rocky body that is also terraformable.
Those would be fun to live on, I guess.
Alright, where's the gas giant? I must find
Oh, these
you.
stars are
There.
fun. I see what's going on here. The B and C star are like contact binaries. Oh, wow. They're extremely close.
That same dummy that I was following failed to map the fucking terraformables. And, like, how do you discover the moon of the gas giant, yet not the gas giant?
Yeah.
How? How do you even do that?
Laziness.
You must. The only thing I can think of is you just flew out to it and targeted it. I don't know. No, even to get close enough to it, it's just going to auto-populate.
Yeah.
Discovered by Crash Harbor, Ray.
Bruh.
Either way, this guy is missing out on a lot of super opportunities. I should probably go ahead and fuel scoop off of this.
To save the
Neutron launch.
stream from being taken down, I'm gonna say this differently. At this station, there are Imperial butlers.
Surface scanned by
Butlers.
7,000 for 16,000 credits per.
Per? Is that cheap?
I don't think your stream gets
Per-
taken down if you say slaves.
I'm just being careful.
I like to refer to them as lifeless planet colonists.
There you go. We
They're
provide
Yeah, they are opportunity survivors on lifeless planets with no air.
Did we decide? I mean, the canisters must be pressurized when they're in canisters, right?
I mean,
One
I
would
don't know.
think.
My head canon is that I released them from their canisters into the settlement.
Oh god, lean
Uh-huh.
into it.
Yes. Be free. Live.
Oh man. And Devs brings them explosives.
No, Data brought them explosives.
Data brings
Data's a monster.
He saw them out there all alone with no tools.
Let's help these guys out.
Dynamite.
I mean, he brought him some other things. I think there was like some auto building fabricators and stuff. So he didn't just give them explosives. He gave them a couple tools to work with. That was like the beginning of the Neo-Marlinist movement.
Honestly, I prefer fleet carrier universal cartographics menus to station universal cartographics menus.
100%.
I sell all my cartographics to my fleet carrier. I don't give two dams about losing the money. It's only 12.5% loss to me since I'm the fleet carrier owner. And if you sell to me, well, I mean, that's just a free 12.5% to me.
Plus whatever the tariff is.
I don't set tariffs. I don't
You
think
don't-
I could
you don't
make
pay
enough
your
money on
own
a tariff
tariffs.
to care about it.
Yeah, you don't pay your own tariff.
Pay my tariff.
That
I
would
want to
be
pay
insane.
my tariff.
Well, I mean, you can if you want to, I guess. Just eject a few into space each time you
Yeah.
make a deposit.
I'm debating on whether to sell my data here or wait till we get back to the bubble.
Hello.
Hey, we were just talking
Lieutenant
about
Commander
you.
Data. We were talking about how much fun you are and how you're not an evil person or anything.
Hey.
We were also talking about how you founded the Neo-Marlinist revolution.
Not on stream. Not on stream, guys.
They'll know. It's okay. Nobody's watching except you folk.
Except you folk. You guys don't really matter.
Yeah.
You don't count. You're not real viewers.
I just
a
mean
bunch
the
of
information's
bots.
not going to leak. You guys matter to me.
Oh.
Oh, well, too bad, because I don't matter to me. What? You gotta be shitting me. 1% away from...
From what?
You from a full scan.
Have another probe. Have another stupid probe.
99%? I've never seen it go past 90.
Well,
No,
it'd be
89%.
It'll be
it'd be
89.
89.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
90 counts as 100.
Someone out here is exploring an Imperial cutter, apparently. There's been one that traveled through the system in the last day.
Yeah, people do
I
that.
mean, we have weirdos out here in Type 7, so don't be surprised.
Hey, I'm flying the RV at this expedition, so...
RV. What was the
Somebody in a
name
Type
of the
10.
ship in Spaceballs?
Spaceballs 1.
Was it? That's what you need to name your RV.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh no, that's not the RV's name. That's the bad guy's ship name.
That's
No,
the,
yeah, I'm talking about
the ship that turns into a vacuum.
Yeah.
No, the RV in space.
Tuck.
Anybody else want a Type 7? They sell them here.
Eagle 5.
Eagle 5, that's it. Eagle 5, going in.
Eagle 5. Alright, yeah.
They
Type
also
7 does look
sell
like an RV.
crates.
It's a Winnebago Chieftain 33. 1986 model.
Alright. Now, how close are these stars?
Well, time to go map this miniature rocky moon that is somehow still terraformable under the light of a neutron star.
Wow.
I wish I had bookmarked that one system I found. What was it? It was a terraformable that was orbiting a black hole. And I guess the secondary neutron star was somehow within range to make it terraformable, even though it was so far away that the world was just in complete darkness. Like, yeah, that's real terraformable. I bet plants would love it there.
Wow.
Those are close stars.
Those are extremely close stars.
You need to fly between them.
Yeah. I don't know, let's see, ship controls back on.
Can I use EDSM to search back through my own history to find specific system?
It's very slow, but yes. In your log, it kind of shows a scrolling, like a vertically scrolling web page with each system you've been in. But ED Discovery is a lot easier for that. You can actually just search, like a text search through all your journal.
Through all of them?
Yep. Search back till the day you started playing.
Wow.
I feel like this
I need
might
to go-
take a long time.
Even between these stars, I'm just sitting at 62 heat.
Nice.
I need to go back and look through mine because when I first started, I went out on a little expedition, and of course, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But I found a mega ship, one of the oh gosh, one of the art ships. What are they called?
One of the generation ships?
Yeah, generation ships. There you go. And didn't have no lights on or anything, but I didn't know to scan it or anything either. I just flew around it, and then I died. Like, actually, I ran out of fuel after that.
Wow.
If something you're looking for is remarkable, like maybe that generation ship, Elite Observatory will also search through your entire logs.
I have that, but I've not.
First.
What's that?
It doesn't work in reverse, is that what you said?
Yeah, it does.
Who, me?
I don't know. Everybody was talking at the same time, and I couldn't figure out if you were talking about
sorry.
the same thing or not.
My EDSM flight log only goes back to fucking March 1st of 2020.
Hmm.
Is that when we did the first expedition?
Bad
That's
estimate.
about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we started right after
Now-
February.
You could upload older journals to it to extend its history if you wanted.
That would take a long time.
Yeah, that's why I used ED Discovery for that.
Yeah, I just did 2 days ago. I did back to the beginning of the expedition, and it took 15 or 20 minutes to manual upload my logs for a week.
Alright, anyway. Let's get on the road.
Frameshift drive charging.
Rolling.
It's super quiet.
It's quiet?
Yeah.
Make some noise.
Yeah, yell, man.
If you're with me.
I would, but someone's sleeping. Sorry.
Well, make up your mind. Do you want it quiet or not?
Well, nobody can hear you guys talk. So,
I see how it's gonna be.
Fuel scooping.
I found a triple water world system a few minutes ago.
ooh.
Wow, man.
Yay.
Nice. So far, I've only found like 2 water worlds on this entire expedition.
Yeah, same.
You know when you find a ringed black hole?
Looking at it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, be the first one ever.
If you consider the galaxy is the ring around Sagittarius A.
Ooh, smarty pants.
Hey, that's the way to look at it.
Dubs, as a fellow elite observatory user and enthusiast, you may be interested in something I worked on yesterday with that.
I'm interested.
You know how you can set up, or maybe you didn't know, I didn't know this till I dug around a bit, but you can set up custom criteria.
Yeah.
And
I haven't played with it, I just saw it.
Yeah, so I played with it. I figured out, I figured out the syntax they use for the, it brings up like an XML type file, and there's some examples in it. So I was able to figure out kind of from those examples how to do it. And I created one that will now list any terraformables, so I don't forget those. And another one, I put in the criteria from Canon's site for Guardian sites. So it highlights potential high metal content or rocky bodies that could host a Guardian site.
Neat.
So it gives me another reason to scan stuff that isn't necessarily expensive.
Mm-hmm. Going out to see a fresh one now. Now, somebody's been here already. But they did not discover or map this terraformable.
But if there's anything in particular you'd like as a custom criteria, Dubs, I could probably throw it together in a few minutes now that I've familiarized myself with it.
Let me look. So we got landable and terraformable. Landable with atmosphere. Yada yada yada. Landable with ring. I feel like I would have seen at least one of those.
What are they saying? Landable with atmosphere?
Yeah.
Okay, a little premature for that.
I mean, So where did you go to add a custom?
You go to settings, and then it's near the bottom right. There's a custom criteria checkbox and an edit button next to it, and it opens up the. It's actually a little text editor that it opens up that has the instructions and some examples in it for the comments of it. If you wanted anything I'd put together, or if anybody wants to share stuff they put together, you could just sort of copy paste the text and paste it in.
And this doesn't mess with the original settings.
No, and it doesn't what's the right word? Like, it doesn't actually give you hooks into all the criteria that are used for all the things that are built in. So there's a list, it's a smaller list of things that you can make custom criteria around. It's still a long list, but and to be fair, you can replicate some of the ones that are in there, because it gives you, like, you can do and Boolean operators. You can do math on, to find ratios of things if you wanted ratios of, I don't know, ring size to body size, or ring size to orbit, or stuff like that, or masses of things.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
It's fun. If you can think of ways you'd like to look for oddities, you can. It's pretty. I think it'd be a pretty deep rabbit hole.
I bet.
I might throw the terraformable one in there.
It's actually pretty short. I could put it right into. Let's see here. I think it's only a few lines. So I tried making one actually, because mapped is also a flag, and I tried making it so that it would change between telling you it was terraformable and then to mapped once you mapped it. But because it only looks once when you scan, it doesn't update it. So there's a bit of unnecessary stuff in the one I've got.
You have to make that take 2 lines, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it won't even, once you map it, because you can only, in the FSS, you can't rescan something, so it doesn't create another journal entry. Is the issue. And when you're mapping it,
sure,
it doesn't go back to the previous, like it's in a different sort of event.
Yeah.
So
it's parsing a log, it's not interpreting data live.
Right.
Remember that one time I said what kind of doesn't map a terraformable world?
Yeah.
Looks like I'm one of those dummies. I'm looking back through my logs to find black holes with terraformables orbiting them, and I found one. It was a high metal content world. It's nothing crazy, but still, it was orbiting a black hole. Well, there's a black hole and a type K star orbiting each other, and it's orbiting them, so I could see why it's terraformed. Continuing on. Is this it?
I just downloaded ED Observatory and told it to import all my logs, and now my ED Scout is freaking out.
Oh yeah, you have to reload ED Scout after you do that. It'll fix it.
It's just scrolling through all the systems I visited.
Yeah, they're fighting for access to the journal.
Funny.
I have a bookmark in this system
for the quick view of value. It didn't tell you a ton, but like ED Discovery does, but
yeah,
it tells you quick if there's something more scanning.
Hey, guess what? I just reached Exploration Elite.
Congratulations.
Nice job.
That's awesome.
Thanks. gonna have to slap that decal on the front of my ship when I get back to the carrier.
I just put the little snippet of custom criteria text for the terraformable thing into the DS2 discussion if anybody wants it.
Fuel scoping. System scan
What's your heart?
complete.
Okay, so this is the system I was thinking of. So there's a black hole and there's a neutron star. They are orbiting each other at a distance of 26,000 light seconds. There is a high metal content world that is orbiting the black hole at 2,000 light seconds and that is somehow terraformed.
Yeah.
Well, neutrons have a very large habitable zone, like on that order of magnitude. If you look at that system in ED Discovery, it'll show you that range.
Yeah, but didn't you say it was orbiting the black hole?
Right, but if that's
Yeah.
still within the habitable zone of
Sure.
the neutron star, because the neutron star,
Yeah.
I think it's 20-something thousand is the outer, like it's that order of magnitude.
Wow.
It's a huge habitable zone.
Yeah, I had a new discovery last night of a terraformable around a neutron. I thought it looked pretty dim.
Yeah.
But
No!
Oh, you should have
Stop.
seen how dark this one was. It was ridiculous.
System scan
Hmm.
complete.
Let me add a bookmark to this bad boy.
Oh,
Every time I come back into my ship with my SRV, it re-enables my cargo hatch. And then I have a power problem when I go to take off.
Oh, jeez.
4, 3, 2,
There.
Okay, when I try to verify and save this custom XML, it says gives me an error. Object reference not set to instance of an object.
So you need to, it matters where you put it. Let me, hang on, I can probably open mine up and show you.
system scan complete.
Let me get it going here.
Where you put what?
It matters where you paste it.
Oh.
And it matters how much, if you don't indent it, it'll interfere with one of the flags that sort of brackets the entire
Fuel scope
file.
disengaged. Drive charging.
Let me.
Whoever discovered this system was not running EDMC.
Okay, I'm sharing just my XML file. If you want to look their data, and I can
Okay.
show you where it goes. Let me know when you're there.
System scan complete. Fuel scope.
Okay, I've got your text file open and I've got the custom criteria edit screen, custom criteria XML screen open.
Okay, so I'm going to right to the bottom here of mine, and I'm highlighting. So I made two versions of this because one of these, I was trying to use this was mapped flag,
Frameshift
but
drive
so the second version of it doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt anything, but it doesn't do anything. So what I sent you was this top one. But you'll notice the way this is tabbed in one indent, and how at the bottom here it says observatory criteria with no indent. If you don't, it matters that this is indented, so that's one thing. This has to be indented one instead of, because this observatory criteria, there's one at the bottom, and there's one way up here at the very top. All these other examples, this exclamation point with dashes, that's the opening of a comment. And then this is the closing of a comment. Same thing, like you can put this one here and this one down here, bracket stuff. So all these examples are commented out. All this stuff up here is my Guardian site thingy.
fuel scoping complete.
I had that same error the first time I tried the first one. You may want to try closing and reopening the program
Turning it off and on again.
Yeah, basically unplug it and plug it back in again, and as long as you have this exact text in here this exact way, this will work. But there's some kind of glitchy thing that happens the first time. And I thought I was just making syntax errors, but I seem to recall when I went back and looked on one of the first examples I tried, I'm like, hey, I just retyped the exact same thing from scratch, and now it works. And I think in between I had closed it and opened it again. The other thing is the checkbox next to custom criteria. If you have that error come up, then you do have to relaunch the program. Otherwise, that checkbox, even though it shows checked, isn't really checked, and it won't try to process it. Another little glitch it has. So as long as you can edit, as long as you're editing something and you don't have errors, then you can keep verifying and closing and sort of running it live. But as soon as you have an error, then it won't. It sort of kicks you out, and you don't see anything visually, but you'll need to close it and open it again, the whole Elite Observatory, to make it sort of recognize it.
I think I'll stick with the default settings and use ED Observatory or ED Discovery to find other stuff.
Yeah, it's still giving me that error. I've got it highlighted the way you do. I've restarted it. Not a big deal if it doesn't work out for me. It's throwing the same error.
The other thing I did was, another thing I tried was, if you delete what you pasted in there, but just go up and uncomment one of these examples, then that sort of makes it read the file. So pick any of these, like this one here, example check for greater than 1 Earth mass and tidally locked. You would delete this thing on mine. It's row 127. And this thing here at row 144. And then close and reopen and run it, and it should then make that happen. The way I was checking if what I was trying out was working is, you notice how there's these descriptions that you can put, and I've got one in that sample one I made as well. I would put like asterisk test in caps, and then when I run it in the Elite Observatory window, you can click any of those columns to sort. So I would sort the detail column alphabetically, and then I could just, after I had run it on all my logs, and I could just drag the cursor up to see what it was doing. So it would sort of be a way to kind of visually debug it.
This thing wants me to jump off the white dwarf.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I had a couple of those yesterday. Worked out okay, but
enjoy being
It's a risky move this far away from the fleet carrier. White dwarves are pretty, though.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot, I think, of someone next to a white dwarf. I was worried for them.
I'm trying to rack my brain data to see what it was that made it work the first time. What I ended up doing, I think, was making like one of the simplest programs I could think of, which would be like taking one of these criteria comparators, like even just the section I've highlighted here, all by itself, get rid of everything else, and just make that. And you'd have to pull over the indents and everything, and then it worked, and then I was able to make it complex again, and then it worked. But this text that I'm highlighting, this is running live in mine right now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like if you wanted to ignore the was mapped flag, you could just use, and this one up here, same thing. You could just use this bit of code that I've highlighted. You'd probably want to keep this bit down here that puts a description, or at least this line here that puts this description. And this goes underneath this criteria. It's a bit confusing, this thing about the description and the details. It has to be nested within the second to last and last criteria loop. So if you did use just this, I know this is what took me a few hours to figure out. If you did use just this snippet, for example, I think the description and detail would have to go in between this operation and criteria operators, whatever you call them, terms. So it would be sort of pasted in this space here in between. Otherwise, it won't recognize it properly. Did you have any luck yet?
No, I've messed around with taking some of it out.
Did you try? I would try deleting all that new stuff and uncommenting one of the examples, and maybe even changing a value in one of the examples. Like, I think I tried, an easy one was this one here. In yours, this is actually the one I changed. In yours, this will say 50%. Don't uncomment this bit, but you'd uncomment this and this, and yours it'll say 50%. I just uncommented these and then changed it to 80, like changed this to 0.8, changed this to 80, so I knew it was executing differently than the default.
There's no other text in my custom criteria. It's blank if I don't paste in what you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have the latest version?
It said it was on the GitHub.
You just got it just now?
Just now.
Well, why don't we do this then? I'll copy all of mine, the whole thing.
Fuel scooping complete.
And send that. I'll put that in the. Give me a sec here.
The observatory executable is still in my downloads folder. If that matters, I didn't move it.
I don't think that matters. I used. Well, wait a minute, it might. I used the MSI to install it. It may not be able to find your custom file. I don't know. You might want to try installing with the MSI if pasting this whole thing doesn't work.
Alright.
Not just working as a regular in-place executable.
Right. I don't think so, because it's got to put this text file somewhere. So if this works, you'll be the first other person who can search for Guardian sites.
In an automatic fashion.
Yeah, in an automatic fashion.
Here. Check out that screenshot, boys.
That was nice.
Checking.
Very cool.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
You muted it.
Frameshift drive charging.
You did what?
Is that the white dwarf?
Yeah.
You blotted out her core.
That core is
from your big
dumb bright.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can back off the ship a little bit, get more of that core to come around.
Okay, I just uploaded it.
Shot.
If yours is blank, then what you're missing is the observatory criteria flags.
Hey,
like what I just highlighted, because there's one at the bottom here with the slash and one at the top that kicks it off.
It let me click verify and save. It didn't do anything, so maybe it works.
Does it have the observatory criteria in it or not? I mean, did you just use the new one that I just sent or the old one?
The new one you just
Okay.
sent.
All right, cool.
Said appears to have worked. It didn't give me any errors.
So what you want, the way to test it is to run it on all your logs. There's a button for that.
Yeah.
Drive charging.
And then you can.
And sit tight.
Yeah, it's not that slow. It's.
Yeah.
For me, it ran logs all the way back to last year this time, in maybe 40 seconds.
Oh, all right.
3, 2,
Well, that's not funny at all.
Any other questions, Data, or I'll stop the stream.
No, yeah. It
Go back to.
appears to be working.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
I guess you won't really know until you stumble across something, huh?
Well, you should actually. You'll see some in your history, most likely, because I found many in the for the Guardian criteria. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
guaranteed to have a lot of false positives.
Potential non-brown dwarf guardian site.
Yeah, so there's a rule. I made one for systems with brown dwarfs in the parent-child relationship with the body, and one without brown dwarfs, because that's sort of a loose criteria.
Some of them don't match, but a lot
Yeah.
of them do.
Yeah. So I made two different ones. So you'll find them either way that way, if it matches.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Well, for a while there, I was hitting a bunch of slow systems with interesting stuff, and now there's nothing. So we're putting on the speed.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Need to leave there. Is exploring in a Cobra so far?
It's a fine ship. She's doing her job. I'll tell you what, it beats the Super Cruise handling of an Anaconda.
How dare you, sir?
And the landing site locating.
I am kind of enjoying using this Diamondback. It's kind of nice.
Mapping about the world that was previously mapped.
What's up, everybody?
Tilton.
Hey,
Hey.
Tilton, welcome.
Chris?
Data, do you know the trick for scanning for Guardian structures without actually going to them from just flying in Super Cruise?
Fuel scooping.
No.
Because
I
that.
don't.
So if you do want to fly to any of those things that the filter suggests might be interesting, you don't have to fly to it and use a discovery scanner or like the surface scanner.
Surface
on
mapping.
Surface mapping. You don't have to do that. If you don't target it, but just sort of, if you're at the star and you rotate so that your nose of your ship is sweeping along the main orbit plane, so that all the untargeted, amber circles of untargeted bodies are sort of scrolling past. A body that has a Guardian structure on it will kind of glitch a little bit where it flips between the name of the body and the word Guardian structure as it sort of comes into the zone of how those reticles will, once they're within a sort of a cone of directly ahead of you is when the name comes up. So you can also approximate this by using a head look. So if you just sort of look at it and look away, and it makes the name come back and forth, if there's a guardian structure on it, it'll flicker and say guardian structure, pretty obviously. So
you
then
can
you
be
don't,
pretty precise with that in VR too. Turn my head around and target different things or make different names pop up.
Right.
I can't wait to play this game in VR.
And it'll do that at any distance. As long as the reticule is there, like if it's 30,000 light seconds away, you might not even be able to get a reticule to show up. You have to be close enough for a reticule to show. But once it's that close that a reticule shows, which could still be, many thousands of light seconds, it'll work.
Yeah. I think it kind of depends how many other bodies are close to it too. If you can get it to
right.
pop up.
They kind of they occlude each other a bit if they're too close.
Right.
When it flickers like that, it won't show up on your left-hand nav panel. You have to be 1,000 seconds or closer for it to show up in the left-hand panel. So it'll just be a thing that's sort of a transient glitch that you'll see, but it won't be recorded anywhere.
Just start heading that direction. I just had a really successful void opal mining run. That was nice. Got 100 void opals, so that was pretty fucking sweet. Sorry.
Nice. You're fine.
It's a good haul. I finally you can find a good place to sell them.
I did. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was, like 60.
What are they going for these days?
I sold mine at 650,000, and I'm pretty sure right after I sold mine, the price dropped.
Oh, that's good.
My bad.
I didn't even have to scoop off the stupid white dwarf. The next jump is only 63 light years to a neutron.
You gotta check that.
Well, I got some cool screenshots from it. The white dwarfs are definitely brighter and prettier.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
I came into one earlier that was huge. Like, the cones were ginormous. It was bigger than the radius of its gravitational pull. Like, its gravitational field, it was so much bigger than that, and it was huge. Like, there were huge cones. I'd never seen it like that.
Huh.
Wait till you find one that's just rapidly rotating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then you gotta go through it. Good luck!
Seizure time.
We're still talking about white dwarfs, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm on a neutron star now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess they're the same thing. One's just more dangerous. White dwarfs are just spicy, less effective neutron stars.
With irritating drop zones.
Yeah.
I've never seen a fast rotating dwarf. I've seen lots of neutrons that are fast, but not the white dwarf.
Yeah, I meant neutron.
Oh.
Not the dwarf. Yeah, dwarves are generally slow, like me. 33 bodies? I guess I can take some time to scan this place.
System scan complete.
Concentrated signal source. What is that all about? Notable stellar
phenomenon. No, it's
stellar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an undiscovered system.
So what are you guys all up to right now?
2 notable stellar phenomena in one
You're
system.
in the Distant Screws voice channel.
I'm bombing around picking up mats in an SRV right now. Found a nice planet with high percentages and a geological. It's in a nice flat spot.
Cool.
I was just seeing what you guys were up to, see if you had any missions or anything going on.
We're all out exploring, out on our way on the trip.
Right.
Wait a second.
There are no missions out here.
My brother and I did that a couple weeks ago. We just started going down and we got like, what is it, like 6,000 light years away from the bubble, and we're like, yeah, we should probably turn back because this is gonna be a while.
Fuel tank complete.
The only missions out here are the ones you make up yourself.
Yeah. There's nothing- yeah,
That's
there's
just
nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, we're a lot further than 6,000 now, or I am at least. I'm not even ahead compared to some of these people.
I think I'm actually gonna work up
3, 2,
on my whatchamacallit? My faction.
Is that unusual?
Yeah, I haven't worked on it at all. I like, cause I got into the mining and then just going around and herping on like the little SRV, and I was like, yeah, this is great. Just go randomly land on some random planet and go drive around.
Yeah.
I need
And
someone to talk me down.
I got like a couple of
Hey,
the big ships
hold
already,
up.
but I was looking at the Corvette or the Imperial one, and it's like, oh, that's so much faction grinding, so much.
Yeah, that it is. Superpower grinding.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do it. Which is better, the Imperial or the Federal Corvette? I know it's the Corvette. I know it's the Corvette.
And
That was a
fight.
stupid question. That was a stupid question.
What are you doing with it?
I'm not sure.
Well, then you don't know what ship is better yet.
Oh, come on. That's not the right answer.
It absolutely is. He might say that he's taking it mining, or he wants to run cargo in it.
I know someone who used to say the Corvette was the right answer for it.
Yeah, some might say that, but oh, this isn't a scoopable star. See, I get these bright. They're like towery stars that are like bright yellow, like their main sequence. They fool you.
Hmm.
What was that, T-Tories?
Yeah.
T for troll, or troll stars.
T for troll.
All right, I'll work on my Federal.
You don't
No,
have
really.
to, man.
No, Jan's
It's an
right. It
expensive-ass
matters.
ship.
It does matter. I was making a facetious joke because somebody used to be so hardcore about it. They just.
If shields and cargo are all you care about, you want the cutter. For all other purposes,
The Corvette.
it's the Corvette. Between those two.
My brother he has the Corvette and he's got it fully like modded out and everything, and everything's done on it. And I was just like, man, that ship is awesome. Like we go into battle with it, and I got my like Anaconda like almost there, but it's a wee bit off.
So
And
you
he's
guys
just
want to hear
like-
something funny? Well, finish what you were saying first, then I'll let you.
Go ahead. No, I'm
Yeah,
done.
you interrupt the man.
I'm gonna ramp.
Sorry.
I'm gonna ramp on. But just be like, Ryan, shut up.
So remember the system I just said was undiscovered that has 2 stellar phenomena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
EDSM says that NL Hate is the first one to discover the system. Yet the game shows no person's name on the star or any of the fucking planets.
I wonder who's
Someone-
gonna turn it in first. Is he still in? No, I don't think he's watching anymore.
Look where I'm in the galaxy map. I didn't think he came down here.
Oh, are you down below the plane?
Oh, way down.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time there. So did I. So get the hell out.
To a fleet carrier and turn it in.
Yeah.
You want to hear something else that's funny? Well, it's not really funny. Did you hear me drop out for a little bit there?
A little bit.
It's because my cat launched itself off of its warm hidey spot on top of my computer tower and hit the power button on its way out.
You got combat logged.
Yeah.
Cat bat logged?
Cat logged.
Something.
Frameshift drive
We'll see if it makes it till tomorrow. It'd still be alive.
The cat? Oh, jeez.
The computer?
This is serious.
Well, the computer will still be here tomorrow. Cat, that's debatable.
We'll see.
I'm gonna head out. See y'all later.
Okay.
Later.
Good night, Data.
Wonder if Hate's gonna answer me in time before I turn this sucker in on my fleet carrier.
He shouldn't have turned off the stream. He'd have been alerted.
System scan.
Yeah. There's a lot of geological sites in this system too. Holy crap.
That is pretty random, though, that you found that system out of the thousands that are probably within a 100 light year sphere.
Frameshift drive charging.
And happened to check it on EDSM.
Yeah.
Well, I checked it on EDSM because the ED fucking Discovery populated the system immediately when I came in, yet the in-game map showed that nobody had visited the main star, so I was like, alright, well, let's see who the fuck visited this. So I opened it in EDSM, and sure as shit, there's NL Hate's name sitting right there.
There's the man. I have that start system download turned off. I'm probably doing it wrong, huh?
Probably.
I just feel like if I did that, I wouldn't be able to tell what I had scanned already as I'm going through a system if there's multiple bodies that I want to scan.
He hasn't been through here in the last 24 hours, and I am down pretty low on the plane. I am about to go check out that stellar phenomena, though. That's one thing I'm about to do.
Okay.
Whatevs, I'll do it.
Are those stellar phenomenon around a gas giant with water-based life, by chance?
It doesn't appear to be around anything. It's just out in the black.
Just wanted to be sure that wasn't one of the ones I'd been to, because I found some this weekend down there as well.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
You know what I don't have? Research limpets. Damn.
Red.
Should have brought the research limpets.
Didn't stick any on the carrier, I guess.
I have one on the carrier, but the carrier's very far away from me right now, and it's probably not worth me coming back to find them. I don't even know what type of anomaly is in here.
Go direct to the waypoint from here.
I'm gonna guess that it's crystals and maybe some mollusks.
Better find out.
I'm gonna go kill me some pirates.
You have to find Hate and blow him up so he can't turn this in.
Oh my god.
Okay, it just appears to be a cloud with a bunch of crystalline structures.
They sometimes have other stuff mixed in with them.
Yeah, both of the crystal sites that I found, well, they were at a waypoint. Everybody found them. But they had like a solitary mollusk floating in the middle of them.
In the middle?
Yeah.
There's something floating in the middle.
Dart around in there. It's real small if it's the same as what I found. You gotta be like right on top of it before you can see it.
Let's see what the crystals are made out of. Brazinium metallic Crystals.
That's the green ones, right?
Yeah. Use your composition scanner to analyze this object. Yeah, I think they're green. Let's see if they put off any unique sounds that can be picked up via this.
Fuel scooping.
It's a big fucking crystal. I'm gonna honk at it.
Me.
Just found a blood red gas giant.
Fuel scooping complete.
Cool. What's it made of?
Hydrogen and helium, mainly.
Boring. I keep wanting the really colorful ones to like
Charging.
have something different going on, but
Alright. Better
That's
stick
not
a
how gas
plasma
giants
charge into
form.
this bad boy.
A codex entry for an ice planet with atmosphere.
3, 2,
huh?
Yeah, it's this new codex discovery, ice planet with
Oh,
atmosphere.
you know what? You're in a new sector, a new
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I just entered
Yeah.
in a new area.
yeah, because you got to
That
get
makes sense.
all the same discoveries all again in each area before you filled your whole codex. So.
fuel scooping.
I was trying to figure out why. I'm sure I found one of those. Like, what?
One day I'll fill this codex.
So I guess I'm
I
gonna
doubt
get a
I
bunch.
ever will.
Gonna get a whole lot bigger when Odyssey drops. Too.
These other things look like just chunks of rocks.
Odyssey is gonna be nuts when it drops.
Solid mineral spheres.
Oh yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm probably gonna be on for like 2 days straight, drooling over my keyboard. Energy drink.
3, 2,
I need some pirates.
I brought my mining ship out here.
Mining lasers on the crystals.
What are these solid mineral spheres?
fuel scooping.
Never thought of shooting a prospector at one.
Well, I don't have a prospector, so I'm unloading them into them with multi-cannons and plasmas.
Fuel scooping complete.
What does solid mineral spheres mean?
I don't know, it's just like a chunk of rocks all clumped together floating in space.
Frameshift drive charging.
Appears to be the only things here. Well, on to the other one in system, which I'm assuming is probably going to be the exact same thing.
I'm gonna head out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Night.
Hey, good night.
Later.
Apparently I'm not mass locked by any of this, so I'm just gonna zip on out of here.
Fuel scooping.
Wow, that's random. I just did what you did, Zos, but it turned out better. I've been taking just a random wandering path, and now I'm heading back to the waypoint. I was up at the, 1,700 light years above the galactic plane, and I just came into a system where the whole thing popped in, and it's unexplored. And I'm like, huh, someone's been here before. And so I looked it up on EDSM, and it was me.
Oh, nice.
But you haven't turned in yet,
No.
and your ship still doesn't remember it.
No.
That's
it still
odd. I
shows
guess
unexplored.
I guess I've experienced that even in the bubble before, where I was like, I know I've been here
you-
before. Why?
Is it somewhere that you've died without returning data before or something?
I don't think so. No. We're trying to think.
The real
if-
question is, when you pull out the FSS, what happens?
Yeah, let's look at that. It shows full. That's why. I know that as soon as I pulled out the FSS.
This crystal site doesn't have any of the solid mineral clumps.
Drive charging.
There's also no cloud here.
Are you talking about the stellar phenomenon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Oh, this is a purple crystal. Flavum. Flavum? Metallic crystals.
Fuel scooping complete.
With an F?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Tell you
don't
what.
think I've seen those before.
Da, 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 da. I have confirmed all types of crystal. Jackie Silver seems to be a pretty popular name in the codex.
Somebody went crystal hunting, huh?
You know what else I need to look at is that clump. Oops, what did I just fuck up?
Fuel scooping.
I just put my thrusters on priority 5 like a dummy.
You need those.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's calling the solid mineral spheres an organic structure.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Suppose that depends on what mineral, right?
These mineral structures are created by large colonies of ancient microorganisms.
There you go.
They were first reported in the Spirograph Nebula. Hey. Well, off to cash in my cartographic data and rip it from underneath hate. I wouldn't do that to the poor guy. Alright, continuing on. Jump to this neutron star. Jump right through this one.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
According to EDSM or EDMC, I'm the first one to be in this system. So even if someone else reported it,
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
looks like I have to FSS. This guy did not.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning, temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
I've had a very long string of nothing interesting in these systems.
I just came across a water world.
Cool.
Yay.
So Does that make up for it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Play you a sound effect if you want. I was in Witch Space a second ago.
Can't be
Oh my
that
god, is Kevin Costner down there?
I'll try to find out in a little bit here.
Yeah, go check it out.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright. Is there anything here? Nothing. More nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, looks like I'm arriving at my destination system. Directly below my fleet carrier by about 1,000 light years.
Funny place to put your carrier.
Well, I put the carrier on the waypoint. I took the Galactic Plains bottom the whole way over here. And another undiscovered system.
Drive charging.
Both in-game and EDSM. Traxler. Guess I should have.
Neutron.
Those are always fun to find.
Yeah, somebody's been here before though.
Found a terraformable.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete.
Star. Some volcanics, but nothing I need.
I wish ED Discovery would tell me who the original finder was.
Every time you hop into a system, do you click a button to open it in ADSM or what? Or do you
No,
have
I
it
only
where a page refreshes whenever you jump into a system?
I only have it open EDSM if I notice that the game. It's discovered in ED Discovery, but not in game. Because I can look at EDMC right now and see there's a little golden star by the system name, and that means I'm the first discoverer.
Oh, was that so?
First discover in EDSM.
Yeah.
So you must be looking at your flight log then,
No, I'm not looking at my flight log. I'm just looking at the. I got EDMC open on one screen. I got ED Discovery open on another screen. I got Elite Observatory open below EDMC. And I'm watching all of them, as well as the in-game stuff too.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now, how can I get down here? Ooh, I can get down there now. With some very questionable maneuvers using a neutron star.
Frameshift drive charging.
However, I'm not trying to get stuck down there.
If it's questionable, the answer is yes.
The answer is always yes.
Well, EDSM
Can always come rescue
has
yourself.
no idea. Yeah, EDSM has no idea what this system is.
Well,
Let's see if it'll let me do it without a neutron. You're out. Yeah, absolutely not without a neutron.
Fuel scooping.
Let's see if we do FSD boost.
Ooh, I'm going to stop here. Selenium 4.8% and volcanism.
there you go.
Fuel scooping complete.
So that shows that puts a star on this scan panel when it's first discovered.
What are you talking about?
EDMC.
Discovery?
On EDMC? Oh, you know, I'm talking about EDMC. It
Oh,
puts a little
MC.
star.
It'll do it for whichever one is reporting data to EDSM. Because that's what it's checking. So for mine, it used to be on ED Discovery, and then I switched over to EDMC to do the reporting, and now it does it there. It'll do it at the end of the system name.
Okay.
But I'd say like one in 20 or 1 in 30 of the systems that it does that end up actually having been discovered already, and it was just by someone who wasn't running
Yeah.
a connector.
Not reported.
There's several
You know,
of these
that's
systems
alright.
down here that are. I just don't want to jump to a system that I can't get back from.
You can rescue yourself.
I can. But do I want to waste the tritium doing so?
It'd be an adventure. That's what we're here for.
Actually, this is a new system.
Fuel scooping complete.
DCO, that's a white dwarf, right?
Yeah.
I could go to a white dwarf at the very bottom of the entire everything.
But as you told me, you can always jumponium out further.
Oh, I'll be using a neutron star to get down here.
You'll be using a fleet carrier to get out.
So, this system has been visited by somebody. And it's even lower than the one I was looking at.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah.
Bless you.
Unacceptable.
Sounded violent.
Sorta.
Gas giant with ammonia-based life. Seems like it should be worth something.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
they
would
never
think.
are.
If it takes me 4 neutron star jumps to get down, it may not be a good idea.
Well, you can take 3 of them back up.
Where's the
Not
excitement in that?
Here.
Oh, you're suggesting you might not be able to get the carrier close enough.
Yeah, well, no, the carrier could probably definitely make it down there.
I mean, if the only way to get there was neutron jumps. Yeah, the carrier could still jump to each neutron star. That should still work.
I'm looking for neutron stars down here.
System scan.
Because if I'm going to jump that far down, there better be a neutron for my return trip. There's a neutron star.
Trax, I found another water world for you.
Oh, good. If only we could find other things besides this sound.
World like world.
There we go.
Here's some different ones.
Space madness.
Forgot about that one.
Save that for when Dubs gets trapped.
Ooh. Rush. Oh, it's a gunship.
Yeah.
Mission target. Mission target.
It's a ringed water world too.
Oh, nice.
But is it a ringed black hole?
Unfortunately, no.
Is anything?
Is anything unfortunate? Everything's unfortunate.
I mean, is anything
Yeah.
a ringed black hole?
Well,
I don't want to answer that question. I'm sure there's plenty of ringed black holes that should not be mentioned.
I got 6 jumps to get to the very bottom. There's
Good
a
luck.
neutron star waiting for me at the bottom.
I'm
There you go.
interested to hear if you make it out, and I want to be along for the ride for when you can't.
When you don't.
Well, the good news is my fleet carrier can jump farther than a supercharged Diamondback can, so...
Push the wrong key and drop myself out of cruise. Whoops.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
There we go. Alright, I was trying to reach for system map.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, the systems discovered didn't feel like scanning it, and I don't blame them.
That is a big old gas giant.
Frameshift drive charging.
22 jumps. I may push through. I didn't want to be up late tonight, but this close.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boy, these rings got tons of hotspots on them.
Any neat overlaps?
Well, let's see what overlaps there are. There's a few overlaps.
Fuel scooping.
There is
Complete.
Benitoite and a same one again, and it with an Alexandrite overlap together.
Cool.
Some N-word.
Whoa,
and
now.
Yikes.
Frameshift drive charging.
That Manazite with Benitoite.
Manazite?
One of those, yeah. Oh wow,
Yeah.
this hotspot. There's one that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones all in a bright cluster.
Oh.
Surrounded by it. Another one.
A bunch of those are core minerals, though. It's like, what's the point of having that many overlaps
Yeah.
of core minerals?
I'm gonna go ahead and check these HMC worlds out.
Warning. Temperature critical.
None of which are terraformable. Disappointing.
Charging.
Boo.
What's the whole thing with the terraforming?
They're just worth more to scan.
Okay.
Said it first.
Did not know this.
As in a lot more, some of them. Several million in a system sometimes.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, that's a fucking potato.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
I guess metal-rich worlds are worth a little bit more.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
Ooh, a
charging.
white dwarf. I'm gonna jump all the way down here just to die.
We'll laugh. Fair warning.
I'll cry.
Then Hate doesn't have to worry about you turning in his data.
That's right, it'll be karma.
Yeah.
Finally, revenge.
Undiscovered white dwarf. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and scoop from this bad boy.
You know, what'd be funny is if Spanch had an option to do a highway made of white dwarves.
Oh no.
Call it Highway to Hell. That'd be an interesting challenge. See how fast you could get through that.
I've boosted off white dwarfs before.
Yeah, but when you're this far away from civilization with all of your cartographic data, it's generally not considered a good idea.
No,
I mean,
it's definitely not a good idea. But
there are some that are a hell of a lot worse than others too, where the cones don't even protrude from the exclusion zone.
Well, you can't really boost off that one, can you? Well,
no, but it'll tempt you because it doesn't show you the exclusion zone. You get this little glimpse of it when you first jump in the system, and then you got to remember. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Yep.
I did something very embarrassing today. I put myself out there.
Tell me about that.
I put myself out there. Crash saw it. I don't know if he's listening right now. Does he not say anything? But he saw it.
He could be painting. He's sometimes painting.
It was on.
Probably sleeping.
It could be that too. was on TikTok. I auditioned for a voice acting role on TikTok.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a thing.
There's a small company that's doing their auditions on TikTok because they can't bring actors into their studio.
Right.
Because of COVID. And they're a small company, and they're doing this small cartoon from Malaysia, and they're dubbing it.
Okay.
I auditioned for the lead villain role.
Did you get it?
Oh no, it's just an audition. I don't know if I won't know until they cast the stuff, and I probably won't get it.
So are you gonna do your skit for us here? You gotta audition for us, or else
Well, there's
for good luck.
Sleep in my house.
Just found a system where one planet is orbiting around 6 stars.
29 bodies in this neutron star system.
Well, that's an easy scan.
Yeah, it was. Too bad it's just an icy.
Yeah.
That's the last.
How?
Day
There are 6 stars. How is that an icy?
Good question. Especially since it's only, well, it's about 7,000 light seconds out.
This high metal content world is in the habitable zone, but it's not terraformable. Damn.
Shame that.
Several of them are.
What have we here? We want more of nothing.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
14 jumps left.
Ooh, a ringed landable body. I like it. The hell is water magma?
It's what you think.
No,
It
I
doesn't
don't
make
know what I
sense.
think. Thought magma was like molten fucking rock or something.
It sure is.
Water and magma don't tend to get along. Nice, little bitty plant. I love seeing these little fucking potatoes. Where are you? Yes,
metals in
giant.
here. Oh. Yeah, nothing terraformable here, but we'll FSS them.
Well, that is a very ugly looking planet.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, took long enough to scan it. I see nothing but blackness in front of me.
Not a single star.
Nothing.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Frameshift drive charging.
Root. Finished.
That's a fun color, Dubs.
I know, right?
Oh, that is weird.
4, 3, 2,
Only 2 bodies. Boring.
Is that what it looks like when your gobstopper lands on the floor?
Yeah.
fuel scoping. System scan complete.
Ooh, another water world tracks.
Oh boy. Play the right one this time.
Oh my god, is Kevin Costner down there?
I think I've been moving pretty slow. I think every system except the last one that I jumped at had a water world.
Oh jeez. Well, I've been skipping the high metals. Do you guys want the metal sound? Oh, I have this one.
Terraformable.
Oh, my.
Hell yeah. Killtacular.
Where's my metal one? This one.
Well, here's an interesting ask Reddit. You guys should all be cool with this one, because I am. You are offered $1 million.
Gage.
You are offered $1 million, but to claim it, you must enter the last video game you played and stay there for a year. If you accept the money, how's life there?
Well, can I have my
That's
$1 million
like
now?
really dangerous
I'm
for
good.
us. It's like, you just live there for a year. I don't need your $1 million. You know how much money I have?
Been doing that already.
I just stay there.
As long as you're not a slave in a can and Dub's ship. I mean, it depends where you land.
It would be bad to be a can slave.
I'll stay on
Especially
my
the
fleet
ones I have
carrier
in my
the whole
fleet
year.
carrier.
I stay on my fleet carrier the whole year and just offer money to pirates.
For services rendered? What, for how?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for services.
For services such as somewhere to fence your socially engineered goods.
Socially engineered. I like
things you just found lying around space.
Flying around, you know.
Just floating in space.
Like you do.
I don't know where you got this platinum.
System scan.
I don't know where you got this stuff.
Color.
Why does that make a difference to me? I'm not the police. It's not my job.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, when anyone asks me a question and I don't feel like answering it, I just go, no hablo inglés, he falo portugués, s'il vous plaît.
Well, I just realized I'm 1930 light years below the galactic plane out here.
Isn't that where you meant to be?
Yes.
Do I want
can't
to
go any
play?
lower?
Do I want to play Elite or do I want to play Star Wars?
Elite.
Roger just makes me want to play Elite because I can't strafe in Star Wars.
No, he's not talking about squadrons.
Oh. The MMO?
Yeah, I play SWTOR.
I was gonna say, if it's not the MMO, you gotta specify because there's like a bajillion Star Wars games.
Yeah, I'm currently playing 3 different Star Wars games, so I mean, I get it.
Oh yeah, I know how it goes.
I'm playing Squadrons, SWTOR, and
Temperature critical.
that single player one. What the fuck is it called? Jedi Fallen Order.
Ooh, that's a
yeah,
good one.
Fallen Order.
working on actions.
There.
Dang.
Gas giant with water-based life.
What is going on with my HOTAS all of a sudden? Like, why is it randomly doing that?
What do I feel like doing?
Didn't your mother ever tell you don't play with your HOTAS?
Hey, Jello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jello.
Hey, Jello.
How far is my carrier from me? 2,280 light years up. Not cool.
I gotta figure this out after I land. If I make it.
You might not make it?
I might not make it.
System scan complete.
Now my
Oh,
HOTAS,
wow.
it's strafing like constant to the left, so I think I'm gonna have to put it on my foot pedals real quick. I don't know why it's not on my foot pedals anyway. It's just so much easier when it's on the stick.
There's actually a pretty ridiculous amount of neutron stars in this area.
Oh, I see. Another Tauri masquerading as a scoopable star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fakers.
What the hell
Yeah,
ship do I
hate the yellow ones.
Fake news, man.
I wish Chig was here.
Seen he entered into the game.
Yeah, I just want to talk. I just want to talk shit to him and piss him off.
You know, there's a lot of times in your life where you're just sitting there going, "This."
I think we missed the end of that, Jello.
Yeah, I missed the end of that.
Yeah.
I missed the end of that too.
I was just saying, when life is really messed up, you're just sitting there going, "Man, this is really screwy. I wish Chig was here."
I just wish Chig was here so I could just make Star Wars comments at him. So I'd be like, man, you guys know who my favorite Jedi is? It'd be like Rey Skywalker.
Man, don't poke the bear.
Why?
Fuel scooping complete.
You have to really and say Jar Jar was a secret Jedi.
Jar Jar was a Sith. What are you talking about?
No. He was a Sith double agent. He's actually a Jedi, the most powerful Jedi ever.
Or the most powerful Sith who
You
was
guys
really
know-
good at disrupting things.
You guys know the real story of how things turned out for Jar Jar?
I don't actually.
Like what's canon?
He lived happily ever after. and
What's
had
canon
no
for
children.
Jar Jar? He became a
Yeah.
senator or something.
He was a senator, yeah, because if you remember, he was the senator who's the one who called for the last bit of emergency powers to the chancellor, which led to him declaring the empire and taking over as dictator.
Which is why he's a
Yeah.
Sith. Or
Right.
a Jedi
What be-
pretending to be a Sith to
what
undermine the
became of
Sith who are
Jar-
undermining the Jedi. Yeah.
What became of Jar Jar is Jar Jar became a homeless,
drowned.
social outcast,
So nothing
downtrodden
changed,
person
right?
who would no one would help him, no one would talk to him, no one would speak to him. The only things he was able to do was occasionally bring smiles to children by acting goofy or stuff like that. But like he became a social pariah from everyone after that, and he died that way. Like He died under the foot of the government he helped to. He unknowingly helped to instill.
All right, everyone, I'm out.
Have a good night.
Night.
Oh yeah.
Warning. Temperature critical.
My wife found it quite humorous the way we were in here talking about Outlander the other day.
Even my wife had a binge of watching that for a while.
System scan.
My wife loves Outlander. She reads the books and was super excited when the TV show got announced, and she followed it all the way through casting, and she's watched every season. And when Outlander is in season,
And that's what's up.
When Outlander is in season, when there's new episodes and she's watching the newest episode, you are not allowed to speak to her.
No talking.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I came home to my wife watching some other series of softcore porn. Some new series. Seen it advertised on
Frameshift drive charging.
different channels. I don't remember what it's called.
No, I can't help you.
I don't either, because we don't watch TV that has channels anymore.
Well,
yeah,
we don't have anything outside of Netflix and Hulu.
That's cool. I'm not judging. I'm just
those
saying.
are our channels now.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything
I go to
on
Netflix
demand.
channel, Amazon Prime channel.
Yeah, I suppose we got
YouTube
Amazon
channel.
Prime too, although don't really use it that much.
Complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, it was nice spending the night on you, you small brown potato, but I will probably never see you again. See you later.
Such a weird sentence.
Is that how you talk to your wife? God damn.
You small brown potato. Good lord.
Talk about that planetoid I landed on.
Yeah, we know. Jeez. I don't think
that
you're
one
married
that
to a
I
potato.
discovered myself. No help from you guys.
Fuel scooping.
That I discovered on my own by myself.
Nobody else discovered it first. Definitely not hate. He never could find anything like that, right?
Has anybody found a new water world yet?
Oh yeah, we've been finding water worlds all night.
If Trax is here, we gotta find some water worlds.
Oh man,
Were you not in earlier, Teflon?
You missed
We've
like
already
7 of them.
overused that.
Damn it!
I know it's your favorite.
I miss the Mrs. Trax's voice.
I'm still
What'd you say,
finishing
Dubs?
scanning this system. Let's see what's in the next one.
So, I don't think you were in here earlier, Teflon, but I found a system. I hopped in. It was undiscovered. Nobody had discovered it or turned it in game. I found 2 stellar phenomena. I was like, yo, this shit's pretty cool. But then I noticed that ED Discovery showed that somebody had EDSM data on my system. I was like, who the fuck? So I opened EDSM and it's NL8.
That son of a bitch.
That son of a bitch.
You
I wonder if he noticed
can't trust
that there
that guy.
was a notable stellar phenomena there or not.
It's in
Was that a
here
question?
somewhere.
Curiosity.
There's a water world.
Wait, what did you ask?
Wait.
If you knew whether or not.
Sorry.
Waterworld what?
A water world first mapped by Chig.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he left his carrier.
It's like those ones that stuff I discovered yesterday that was like, hey, this all stuff's been discovered by testing.
That son of a bitch.
Gotta happen at least once, right?
It's alright. The ones I like the most are the ones that have two of our names on them. Like potato toss.
Potato toss, where we were winged up.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a little bit of a hike. I'm almost there. We can scan these. All right, Jello. I'll play the sound for you.
The only place in between here and Beagle Point where I have my name on anything.
Don't play it if you haven't earned it.
No, I'm flying to it right now.
That just cheapens it.
I'm on my way. 1,300 light seconds.
Oh my God, is Kevin Costner down there?
That brightens my day every time I hear it.
It's last time. It's now retired. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Jello. Now we'll never hear it again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 22 jumps away from where I need to be.
Hereby dub this water world Planet Tin Cup.
Heading back to my fleet carrier. I have to go fuel it up. Gotta give me some tritium.
I am 11 jumps from waypoint 5. I think.
Damn, everybody's leaving us behind. We're just trailing it up here.
Yeah, waypoint 4.
Jeez, I'm just heading into 4.
Yeah, I'm
4 is where my carrier
right now.
Yeah, my
I don't want to
carrier
get
just
too far
landed
ahead.
at 3.
Well, I gotta jump ahead because if I jump ahead, then I get time to play Star Wars. Some asshole put us on such a strict jump schedule. Jesus.
So
I was thinking, I think it was last night or the night before, I was like, Trax had us on like way more demanding of a schedule, and I'm feeling lazy here. Like I was staying up all night doing like 80 jumps in a night and all this stuff, and like this is nothing.
We were going 5,000 to 7,000 light years a week, but you've got 2 waypoints per week, and some of them, well, I guess the farthest I've seen has been about 4,000 light years.
Yeah, that's most of them are like are less than 2,000.
Yeah, so I guess you're running a lower pace than I had.
I think if I ever just plan an expedition, there's going to be one waypoint that you must ride a carrier to get to.
Well, I suppose you can do that now.
That's just mean.
The waypoint before it is just a bus stop to wait on a carrier to get there, so you can jump on.
I think I made this one so you needed like 40 light year range, and that was it.
You can do 30 if you are willing to do some injection.
There was talk
According
that
to
somebody
that
couldn't. Yeah, somebody couldn't make one of the waypoints, and I didn't see how that was possible, because I did it so that you could make it with like a sub 40 ship.
Yeah, I think they were just having a little trouble plotting from where they were, but it's one of those idiosyncrasies of the Gal map, really. Because I went to the spot and I was all prepared to, here's the difficult part to plot, and there's this hate pinned in the discussion channel, a planned route, explaining like when you would have to do injections for certain jump ranges and stuff like that. But you can totally do it with anything over 30. And I didn't even need, I have a 46 light year. I didn't need any of the injections that it told me I was going to need. So I don't know what the issue was. It was just 2 quick jumps. There are neutrons out there right next to it too, so if you're willing to use those, it's even easier.
Here I go, off to the B-Star to map a terraformable.
Aha! The beach star.
How far is it?
Oh, God. It's a whole 1,700 light seconds away.
Oh my god.
So terrible.
Rage quit.
Time to
No,
go
not even
make
worth
some fucking ramen noodles or some bullshit.
Jeez, I'm gonna go play
anymore.
Rust. Gotta go play PUBG with Dr. Disrespect and all the other really cool kids.
Hey man, are you just stuck in like two years ago or something? When it comes to games?
Is he not cool anymore?
No.
Was he ever cool?
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect was never cool.
Oh man, you know what was cool is that guy, found a niche and milked the crap out of it, and he's still making millions a year. So good for him.
He's more successful than I am.
Yeah, you can live your life
I
as
literally can't say anything.
a character of a lazy gaming adult, then go for it.
Somebody shot at his house while he was live on stream.
Well, that's not very fun.
Yeah, I remember that on Twitter. Huh?
Why?
I don't know.
Who can say?
Maybe it's staged.
Probably.
It might have been.
Didn't seem staged because he broke character and went on a big rant about how his wife and child were in the house.
I'd be mad too.
Yeah,
So
I
would
might be
I.
a little upset.
I'd be rather nettled.
I would be quite displeased in the gentleman who discharged his firearm in the direction of my domain.
Yes, yes, well said, good sir.
Is Crash back yet?
I think he crashed.
Ha 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 ha.
Disappointed in my minion.
Mm-hmm. He's still in Discord and Twitch, so I don't know.
He's also
All
in
right,
game
jumping
too.
into the waypoint. I lost track of which waypoint I'm at. I guess it's 7.
What did you get for leaving
You're-
the schedule?
You actually pulled ahead of me on the map, it looks like, from what I can see. I think I'm right above you.
Is this star insane or what?
I don't know. I can't see. I'm not on Twitch.
Give me a second and I'll look.
Looks like it's gonna be a monster. Holy cow. I didn't even swoop in. It just appeared.
System scan complete.
Wow, nothing but stars in the system?
Tomorrow's. Who's ready for tomorrow? It's going to be a big day.
Yeah.
Remind me, what is
Holy
tomorrow?
cow.
My son turns 12 tomorrow.
Holy
Awesome.
shit.
Wow.
I cannot believe it's been 12 years.
Congratulations, you old fuck.
I feel old. I feel old.
So this is a
That's
type
a lot of
O
white.
star with 70.7 solar masses, 151 solar radius, and then there are 4 other type O stars in the system. Wow. Smallest one is still almost 18 solar masses. And nothing else here. Where are the other stars? Probably far away, right? Actually. Yeah, they're not really that close.
You must have made a lot of progress today.
3,500 light years. I was ahead to begin with, so. Let's see.
Or are you at the waypoint, or you're right next to it?
I'm
Right.
at the waypoint, yeah.
Now, this system is definitely all icy bodies. I'm just gonna frame shift drive on out of here. I'm not scanning none of that shit.
I ain't scanning that shit.
This one really is oops all icy bodies.
Well, bye, Raxla. It was nice almost finding you.
Well, fuck Raxla. Like I give a shit about Raxla.
Whoa. Sir.
What I look like a member of the Dark Wheel.
Well, you do own a port called Darkport, so...
What's that mean? What's that got to do with anything?
It's dark. Like the
So
Dark Wheel.
dark.
Yeah, it's very...
Dark.
You know, dark.
Oh, there we go.
Dark like my soul.
Wow.
Dark like that little brown planet that you left earlier.
That looks really close.
That one is pretty close. And that star is many solar masses.
I feel like I'm missing something. You should stream to Discord too so I can watch.
Oh no, that screws up everything. You can watch if you want to. You have the power.
I have to open another browser window. I need 5 monitors now. Thanks a lot, Trax. You did this to my wife, just know that.
To your wife?
Oh, I like
How
that.
dare
weird
you?
little... Yeah, because I'm gonna have to buy another monitor. Twitch. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at that. JN Trax is live.
Turns out.
195 light
Who
years.
is that sexy man?
Who's that sexy man with the giant device on his face?
There's the robot face. Wow, that star is very close.
You should fly into it.
Is that
Do it,
something
coward.
something you would tell your friend?
I mean, I don't know what kind of friends you have. I would. I'd tell my friends that. Hey, Dubs,
Yep.
fly into that star.
Alright, wait. What type of star am I jumping into right now? Okay, it's a Class K star. I can drive into that.
Doesn't matter. Fuck it.
That's bright.
Jeez. Look at these
You know,
boys.
that's something I have my name on yet. I don't think I have my name on a neutron star.
Too bad you're not in an Anaconda. You could make such a good screenshot right now.
I don't think I'd want to go into that system in VR. That just looks way too bright.
It's pretty bright. I will say that. Perspective
240
is-
light year jump.
Perspective
Here we
is
go.
making them look relatively similar in size,
Right.
but they are not.
One is a good bit larger than the other.
Yeah. So let's see. For reference, if I can get back into sysmap. Oh my god, I'm getting roasted.
You're smoking. You should stop that right now. Quit it.
Yeah.
It's getting roasted like boy with your robot face looking ass. Knock off Jordan wearing having ass.
Wait, is that a headset designed to work with the Oculus?
What are you talking? Oculus is a headset.
Yeah, like you're using an Oculus headset, right?
Yeah, it's a
I'm
Rift
talking about
S.
the speakers.
Oh
Mine
yeah, no,
doesn't
these are custom things. Yeah.
Oh,
These are the
Mine... not have
the
that.
only closed back headphones you can get for it.
Knock off Beats by Dre have an ass. Get roasted,
Beats
boy.
by Dre
Yo,
is the
look
knockoff.
at that. It's a fucking snowman almost.
Yeah. So 70.7 solar masses on the top and 151 radius, and then this one's 26 and
I was about to
7.5
say, damn,
times.
Trax, are you that white? Jesus. It's a fucking snowman. Not all these jokes can be winners.
Nope. You gotta
Have any
throw
of them
some
been?
stuff away.
Dubs that attitude, you can get the fuck out. You're no longer in my top 5.
Ah.
Well, there is a carrier here. Starship Avalon. Oh,
Starship Avalon.
It's a down-to-earth carrier.
I wonder if that
Nice.
guy. I wonder if that guy
carriers.
named it after the Starship Avalon from the Castle Federation books.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Could
No,
have
I'm not
happened.
scanning this system. Fuck that.
The first book in the series is called Space Carrier Avalon.
You have landing services available?
Oh, I assume so. I didn't really check. Yeah. Everybody except Notorious.
Way to have to check if that's me.
Who goes and makes the extra effort to disallow notorious commanders?
A lot of folks.
Their money is just as good as everybody else's.
I feel discriminated against.
He's parked
Are you
well
Notorious
within
right
the
now?
fuel scooping zone from the star. Wow. I'm gonna like overheat landing on this carrier. I gotta turn off my scoop is what I might have to do.
Another place discovered by Tesnik.
It's almost like we're going in similar pathways.
When will I get out of this asshole's shadow?
You gotta
Ted,
make a
you're not
90-degree
an
turn somewhere, buddy.
I said that. So I apologize, Tesnik. You're not an asshole.
I did deviate most of the time, so you just must be getting pretty unlucky.
Well, this is only the second time it's happened, so I mean, I wouldn't say like it's really unlucky, isn't it? Just interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not actually mad.
It's funny, it looks less blue in normal space.
Even if you were mad, it wouldn't have bothered me that much.
Yeah, I don't see why I would be. I mean, the galaxy's plenty big enough to get my name on plenty of shit.
Unless you blow up before you can turn it in.
I'm on no shortage of time.
Landing gear deployed.
Remind me before I leave.
I don't have to follow. Oh, Jello's not here. Never mind. I won't. That only works, or at least works best if he's here. For me to tease him.
I think this is the longest I've been away from my fleet carrier since I bought it.
You having separation anxiety?
Yeah. I park on my fleet carrier every night, but the last
Me too.
2 nights...
My carrier's all the way back in Calarm.
Yep. I've been fleet carrierless for 2 days, only commanding it remotely. Well, that's a very white-looking ship, too.
Yeah. It's iridescent twilight. Can't see the other star from here, I don't think.
Just love it when the dog acts like he just has to go out so bad. I let him out, and he doesn't even go to the bathroom. He runs straight to the spots where the neighborhood cats like to sleep and just looks.
Yep.
He made such a big fucking deal about going outside just to go bark at cats.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Landing clamps disengaged.
I mean, like you said, 100% success rate, right? It's never not worked for him. He has defended this house.
Got you trained. Got you trained well.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
That dog is living his best life.
Yeah.
Take a lesson from that dog.
Yeah, that carrier's in a rough spot. Got 72 resting heat just sitting there. On an otherwise cooled ship, too. It's quite a ways inside of the...
They have, on board that carrier, they have relaxed uniform standards because of the heat.
They must, because they're parked well within the fuel scooping range of the Star.
It's pants and undershirts, everybody.
Just pants and undershirts. Take your blouses off, ladies. What?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
I didn't say anything.
Gotta take off excessive outer garments for the high temperatures. That would work perfectly on the boat. How many more jumps do I have? 12 jumps. Wow, I've been dilly-dallying.
I'm still trying to get out of the fuel scoop zone where I can log off. The system is insane. I'm still just flying away from the Star as fast as I can, still fuel scooping.
Wow.
You will
I'm
take
now
fuel
going
and you
3
will like
times
it.
the speed of light, and I'm still fuel scooping 4 times, 5C,
That's impressive.
6C. Good lord. I made it. How far away from it? There we go. Kicked off somewhere like 600 light seconds away from the Star. I could still scoop it.
Nice.
Absolutely crazy.
Reminds me when I went to, what was that, Beetlejuice Star? I think it was huge.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is a monster. Alright.
That thing is gigantic.
It's pure and total madness. That little one is 7 times the size of the sun.
Sometimes the mass or the size.
Radius.
Like radio.
Well,
damn.
no, wait. Yeah, I think it's more mass-wise. I can check again. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the little one. The little one is 26 solar masses, 7.5 times the radius. Good lord. Okay. Anyway, with that, I am going to close out and go to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Night,
Good
Trax.
night.
Mind your speed and your surroundings. Avoid costly collisions. Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docking bay.